Hi, welcome to Planetary Calendars, Astro Forecast. I'm Ralph Demetrius, one of the astrologers. The forecast this time is December 13th through the 19th, 2021. We're coming up on the end of the year. The Monday, the 13th, starts off with a bang. Why? Both Mars and Mercury change sign. Mercury enters Sagittarius early in the morning, and then a little bit after, Mercury enters Capricorn. So you got two of the personal planets changing sign on the same day. And when that happens, you will feel like a little bump in the road. You'll feel a little no. On the other hand, generally it's a cool day. First of all, the moon is in Aries, which is a very energized moon, right? And there's a nice sun trine moon, which I happen to love the sun trine moons. I think they're just wonderful. And this is the sun trine moon on the way to the full moon. So energy is building, but it's very harmonious. And Jupiter is making a nice aspect to the moon. So, generally speaking, things are going real nicely. Now, admittedly, Pluto and Venus are making more difficult aspects to the moon from Capricorn. So, it's not all sweetness and light. But generally speaking, this is a very highly energized day with a couple of little wiggles. So it could get a little exciting. That's all. Just go with it. Enjoy. Now, on Tuesday, we have the Gemini meteors, which are peaking on Tuesday. So you could go out on the Monday, you could go out on the Wednesday, you should go out with friends, look for the meteors. It's a lot of fun. There's nothing on the line, so that means there's no aspects, exactly between planets. Okay, the sun trine moon is still active, but there's none exact. Remember, these things overlap. Mercury and Uranus are both making nice aspects to the moon, and the moon is going to change sign at 12:10 a.m. The void started the day before at 6:51 p.m., so it's all in the evening, so you won't tend to notice it too much. But so it changes into Taurus, that lovely Taurus moon, first thing in the morning. This is the day to go out to lunch, or at least order in, or something like that. The Taurus moon loves, the aroma of things and the flavors of things. It's even a good day to go shopping if you haven't, if you can find time to go shopping if you haven't finished up your Christmas shopping. The Mercury and Uranus making nice aspects to the moon in the course of the day are kind of exciting. It's definitely a day to don't sit in your hands. Go out and do something with the Mercury and Uranus both making nice aspects to the moon. The moon is actually going to conjunct Uranus in the course of the day. And the Mercury is trining the moon. Saturn is making a challenging aspect to the moon. It's a square. Don't overspend on your credit cards. That would be the sign. Don't overspend when you go shopping. That's what Saturn is saying to you. Okay? On the Wednesday is very easy day, the 15th. The moon's still in that lovely Taurus position. Neptune is the only thing making a good aspect to the moon from Pisces, so it's a bit of a dreamier day. Might be a nice day to go out to the movies, in the evening after you get your work done, because Taurus does like to get its work done. Forget that Taurus is one of the working signs. It likes to be able to pay for its luxuries. On the 16th, Thursday, there is going to be a void, of course, that starts from 8 a.m. in the morning to 12:42 p.m. But the voids in Taurus, this is not as difficult as some voids because it's one of the exaltation of the moon. So it's, like I said, it's still kind of indulgent. It still knows who it is. Let's say it that way. When the moon's void, of course, and one of these strong signs, the moon knows who it is. It's mom's in charge, you might say. The lady of the house is in charge. The moon will move into Gemini in the afternoon, so the day's going to be a little schizophrenic, which is always true anytime you get Gemini in the mix. And this is a very kind of positive schizophrenia, not a negative one. Pluto and Venus are making nice aspects to the moon in the course of the day, admittedly in the early part of the day. Jupiter and Mars are making challenging aspects in the course of the day. Whereas Mars has got moved into Sagittarius. So the Mars aspects late in the day, the Jupiter aspects is early in the day. So wherever you are, there's someone who doesn't like you. Let's put it that way. Wherever you are, the day is going to have some challenges, but it's not going to be horrible because it's pretty well balanced. Isn't that like a typical work day? There's good stuff, there's difficult stuff. That's why you get paid. On Friday the 17th, you have Saturn above is the only aspect of that Gemini moon. It's a Saturn in Aquarius. Could be a very productive day. It's funny for, December, because it's in Sagittarius, oftentimes is very productive because people are optimistic. So it could be a very productive day. This would be the day to go out and have lunch with a client, because the moon in Gemini is going to really encourage communication. The Saturn is about dealing with responsible issues, talking about serious things. So it's just a very good day for that kind of thing. But like I said, it's not aspect-wise a real big thing, although the next day is the full moon. This is the Sagittarius Gemini full moon. So very, very energized. Now realize these are the mutable signs. So it's all about people. That's the thing about Sag. It's really all about people. Sagittarius is the time of the year when the leaves fall down off the trees, and suddenly you can see great distances. That's why it's the archer. The archer looks great distances, the centaur. And that's what the Sagittarius energy is about. It's about gaining a greater perspective. How did the year go? What trees fell down? What houses got painted? Suddenly you see all these things that weren't there in the springtime. Well, how have they changed? There's a nice aspect from Jupiter in the course of the day. There's more of a difficult aspect from Neptune. It's from Pisces. So, don't let your imagination get the better of you. The meditation we wrote in there is saying, my connection to my friends and community is a bridge over troubled waters that I can travel to reach any help that I need. That importance of friendships, of communities, of your personal connections. It's everything, this time of year. And then finally on the Sunday, the moon is going to go void, of course, late on Saturday and go into Cancer on early Sunday at 1:48 a.m. Don't you love those kinds of void, of courses, in the middle of the night when you're already like changing directions and such all the time anyway. Moves into Cancer. There's a Mercury making a difficult aspect because it's making an opposition to the moon. You may get some like nagging, like little thoughts of like, what am I supposed to be? Who did I forget to buy a gift for? Things like that. Who am I not taking care of? The Sun is sextile Jupiter. That's a very, very nice aspect. This is a very generous aspect. Venus is parallel Mars, so this is good for boys and girls to get along well. They're on kind of the same level. The interesting thing that happens that day is Venus turning retrograde. And when Venus stations and turns retrograde, you really feel the Venusian energy. And Venus at that time is in Capricorn. So one of the things we were forecasting for 2022, which is interesting, which make sure you watch the 2022 forecast. It's a 25-minute long forecast that Lonnie and I worked on for months because it's just such an exciting year. Is that a lot of people are going to want to formalize relationships. It's going to be a boon year for the wedding planners and for the contract attorneys. People are going to want to formalize their partnerships. And that Venus going retrograde, it's really kind of internalized. How do I really feel about people? Who do I really love? And Venus retrograde is actually a very positive position because it allows us to internalize that. It's a really nice aspect. So the week ends on a real interesting note. So take advantage of that. Take a little more time to indulge yourself and to get a little bit more in touch of, who do I want to grow old with, kind of thing. Who do I want to approach Capricorn with? Because Capricorn's about being an adult. So that's the week. Make sure you get your calendars for 2022. We run out. You can find those at planetarycalendar.com. And make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, please, because it's a big help to us. You can find us at Planetary Calendar Astrology. Remember to click that little bell so you'll know about our forecast every Friday for the coming week, and also about our astro portraits, which are very educational and a lot of fun, which come out on Tuesday. So until next time, be well.